We're in New Bern, North Carolina. We're wet, we're dirty. We've been wading through waters up to our chest in just our uniforms, and definitely not the most comfortable we've ever been, but every minute's worth it, just to help the people of North Carolina.
Primarily, we were part of a swiftwater rescue, and really just assisting the local PD, the local fire department.
For about 2 blocks, the water was only maybe knee deep, and the boats actually couldn't get through because the engines were dragging us to the ground. So they called us in. We went to about waist deep water, and so we rescued 16 people.
A lot of them were saying, I've never expected that the Guard would actually come through and save us, or that anybody would be able to make it through.
A lot of them are surprised when the Army shows up and the National Guard shows up. They're always expecting the police and fire department. Of course, the kids, they love to ride in the military vehicles. They think it's funny. I thought they'd be more afraid, but they got to ride in a boat, and then they got to ride in an Army truck, so it was probably the best day of their life, they thought. There was a family of 4 that were stuck at home. It was a father and mother and 2 daughters and their dog. The 2 girls about middle school age, them and their mom rode the cab with me to safety while we had the father and some other family members in the back. They were crying, of course, because they were scared. I mean, this was during the actual, the hurricane as it was hitting. But when we got them to shore, one of the girls stated, she said, I can't believe you guys actually do this.
A lot of cool stuff in the Guard, but definitely being able to help people out, that's definitely the high point in my opinion.
So far, my crew, which is 2 trucks and 5 crew members, we've rescued around 30 to 35 people in 3 days.
We haven't been willing to stop until we were told, hey, you have to stop now. You need to rest.
There are going to be trying times. You're not going to be comfortable. You're going to have to sacrifice some time away from your friends and family to help those. I've got a wife and 3 kids, and they're at home and went to Salem, and they're safe. But of course, they miss their dad. If you watch us on TV saying, I want to be a part of that, absolutely, they always need soldiers. My wife, she asks me every day, when are you coming home? But I always tell her, not until everyone's safe.
Right now we're doing food and water distribution themselves through the next couple days till things open up for us. So right now we're running with a 10-man crew at the moment, but throughout the last 2 days we've served almost 500 households. This is what we train to do. This is what we do on the home front, and whether natural disaster relief or whatever they need, we're at the community's call. And, it's a great feeling for all of us and my team to be out here and help support everybody in the time of need.
So we just got tasked by the emergency management. The request came from the Forestry Service to push some MREs and some water out to one of the local fire departments, Vander Fire Department. We're here a little bit over a mile from the on the left. So we just got through running that mission to deliver that food and water out to the fire department. Right now we're standing by waiting to see how high this Cape Fear River and the Little River gets. Last night we were given the direction from emergency management that if the water keeps on rising, everybody immediately surrounding the river within a mile from the river to be a mandatory evacuation today up until 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Middle school age, them and their mom rode the cab with me to safety while we had the father and some other family members in the back. They were crying, of course, because they were scared. I mean, this was during the actual, the hurricane as it was hitting. But when we got away from your friends and family to help those, I've got a wife and 3 kids, and they're at home and went to Salem, and they're safe. But of course, they miss their dad. If you watch us on TV saying, I want to be a part of that, absolutely, they always need soldiers. My wife, she asks me every day, when are you coming home? But I always tell her, not until everyone's safe.